365, and this is one of those pieces that you feel speaks to kind of travels and somebody who might come back and they've been traveling around Asia and you're like, wow, where did you get that jacket? The difference is you're paying $49.99 for this. It was $127, and you can see why. The quilting, the print, the luxurious touches on the belt. 3 easy payments of $16.66 will get it home. A637816, that is your item number. This is the second biggest saving in this whole 3-hour show where everything is on clearance prices. So if you are somebody who's had your eye on this, or maybe you're seeing it for the very first time and you're thinking, yeah, I need that third piece dressing, absolutely pick up on this. It's just that travel-inspired statement jacket that's one of a kind. You know, you're not going to go out into the mall next week and be like, oh, that's just like that jacket I bought. And the great thing is, being from Destination 365, you won't find it anywhere else than QVC. So I'm going to open it up and just start at the top, because it has almost like a dolman sleeve. You have this beautiful, soft crossover, a drop sleeve at the top, and then the whole jacket is quilted, but it's a light quilting. This isn't your kind of winter, you know, your winter quilted jacket. This is that perfect piece that you can just pop over a t-shirt, throw on with your jeans, even just cloak over your shoulders when you want to be a little bit warmer, or when you want to add something that's kind of going to elevate your look. What makes it really interesting is you kind of have two different stories happening in the print. So we have the big print on the body of the jacket, which is kind of botanical inspired. So you've got a lot of oranges and reds, a little bit of green in there. But then running along the trim, you have this slightly different print. It's smaller. It's still that botanical story. But just to do that, you know, just to have those two very different prints within the same jacket, and then that same story that is on the edge of the jacket is also on the belt. Let me just fold that over so that you can see it. And it's also on the cuffs. So it really is this kind of designer feel. And then the quilting, you'll notice it runs east-west across the body, but then it runs vertically down the arms. So there's a lot of details in this that I think you'll really appreciate when you get it home. This is just a jacket that doesn't have any fastenings other than the belt. And you could actually leave this open if you wanted to, and even tie the belt at the back. I sometimes do that with a jacket in the summertime, so that you can, you know, just have it in a bit more of a casual way. But it's a beautiful piece. This is, you know, if you're kind of in that time where you're not quite sure which jackets to invest in, and maybe you're still taking a cardigan out and about with you, but you want something just to throw on over your shoulders, this is such a huge, huge saving. Let me show you the back. There's actually a way that you can tie this that's in a bow that I keep meaning to learn to do for my, maybe I'll do it for the next show. I've seen it on social media where it's like you can tie it in a bow and it just looks really effortless, like, oh, it just landed like that. But yeah, as I said, you can kind of tie this in the back, looks really beautiful, or just tie it in the front, as we're seeing on Brittany. So she's 5'9", and she is in the extra small. This isn't that bum coverage jacket, if you're looking for that, but think about it this way. One of the things you can do in fashion is play with dimensions. So if you have got that bum coverage top, but then you want something that's going to nip you in at the waist, this is a great jacket to do that, because you can get your coverage from your under layer and then have this as your outer layer. Ooh, I'm just going to take that and put it in my pocket, because Beth Chandler, who's going to be on the show later, told me it's good luck in the fashion industry when you find a piece of thread to put it in your pocket. So the fun fact on a Wednesday. So we only have one colour available in this. It's the second biggest saving in the show. This is the extra, extra small. Otherwise, I would pop it on for you. But it's extra, extra small through 2X. And it's the Destination 365 printed quilted jacket. It's 100% cotton, so you're getting something incredible quality here, but at that clearance price, $16 and change will get it home. So give us a call, 800-500-7590. We also have more from Destination